Hey everybody, Sean Kelly here at Backpack Brews, coming to you with another review of a beer, actually a local beer this time, out of Bloomington, Illinois, and Destihl Brewery and Brew Pub. We have one of their Wild Sour series, the Flanders Red. Destihl opened, I think, in about '07 with a brew pub, really kind of the first one in the area for some time, and they really made a name for themselves by I think they won some awards for some of their sours, spontaneously fermented sours that they've done. And they've since progressed to opening up a second location in Champaign, Illinois, which is a brew pub, as well as a commercial brewery that they opened up in Bloomington. And they've started distributing their product. They're now going with some canned products for wild sours. They have a Vortex IPA that's been well received. They have the single wide, uh, and they also have the Operation Overload, which is a double IPA, which is pretty decent. It does get pretty boozy. I think it's in the 9% of alcohol, 9% alcohol content. But today what we have is the red version. It's the Flanders Red that they've made. I've had their Ghost. Their Ghost was good. It was very good. It's definitely has that salty back end to it. So it may not appeal to everybody. Sours don't appeal to people all the time, but if you've acquired a taste for them, this is definitely, this still is definitely a name you want to try out. So why don't we go ahead and get into it? You've really seen the proliferation of the canning in the last 2 years probably. And every time you go anywhere, you see just it seems like each time I go to Benny's or I go to Friar Tuck, it looks like there's just more and more canned beers on the shelf, and so it's no longer the taboo product for craft beer. So you can see, definitely very effervescent. Definitely has a sour nose to it. Sour, but a little bit fruity on it. It's definitely got. I don't know what the carbon dioxide level is of the beer in terms of carbonation, but it's definitely pretty well carved up. These come in 4-pack cans, so let's go ahead and take a try. After coming off those last two IPAs that I did, you can really tell the much lower level IBU. I think the can says 15 IBUs, 6.1% alcohol, so it's not too boozy. Very light hop, really non-existent almost, but you really get a initial sourness on the front, a little bit of funk, in the middle, and it dries out pretty quick. It doesn't leave that real salty back end that the Ghost does, but still has a little bit of it. Not a huge lingering aftertaste on it. You can see the head's definitely gone down on it, but still got a lot of carb on it. A nice lacing on the glass. Definitely has that sour kind of nose on it, but Destihl, like I said, a Central Illinois brewery that's kind of making their name for themselves for their spontaneously fermented ales, and they put out a pretty decent product. You go to a brew pub and have an ever-changing list of beers. So I personally know one of the brewers there that handles the pub, and he does an excellent job with everything he puts out. And have yet to go to the commercial brewery side of it, but I'm sure they have some pretty competent guys there. Matt Potts, he's the owner. Originally head brewer. I believe he's Siebel educated, so he's definitely got those credentials. I think background, he's probably an attorney. If you can look at a lot of craft beer bars anymore, or craft breweries, it seems like you have a mainstay of attorneys, engineers, and maybe computer guys. So I don't know what that says about the business side of it, but definitely something to take a look at if you're looking for some canned sours to get your, definitely a good entry level. It's not overpowering. They do have some reserve series that are really very well received. And they also usually have a sour or two on tap at their brew pub. So if you ever get a chance to get into Bloomington, Normal, Central Illinois, definitely check them out. Or if you're in Champaign, visiting U of I, definitely check them out downtown. Good product and an ever-changing lineup. So until next time.